Welcome to the Lifetime Assembly channel. My name is Kai, and today I'm going to help you assemble your Lifetime NBA Team basketball hoop and Fusion backboard. This video will follow the steps outlined in the assembly manual that comes with the system. So, if you've already begun and need help on a specific step, check the description below for a timestamp associated with each step. Your hoop will come in two boxes. The first contains the backboard, which proudly displays your NBA team's graphics. Look for the official NBA authentication mark located here on the backboard box. The second box contains the hoop's rim, poles, and base, as well as the assembly manual for building your new hoop. In this video, you will see us using a backboard with an NBA League design, but the assembly process will be the exact same for your official NBA team backboard. Before we get into the assembly process, let's take a look at the tools you'll need to complete the job. You may want to pause the video now so you can gather the supplies shown on the screen. Also, you may see us use an impact driver. If you decide to use one as well, be careful not to over-torque or over-tighten the hardware. Depending on how you decide to fill the base of your basketball system, you will also need 280 pounds of sand and a funnel or a hose connected to a water source. This video is meant to be a companion to the assembly manual and not a direct replacement. So, for the best results, have the assembly manual on hand as you complete the build. It is also crucial that you refer to the assembly manual to review the safety instructions of this build to prevent serious injury or property damage. All right, let's get started. The top pole is shipped inside the middle pole, held together by this rivet. Use a flathead screwdriver to remove the rivet and discard it. You don't want the poles to become separated, but if they do, insert this end of the top pole into the bottom of the middle pole, like this. Slide the top pole out of the middle pole enough to clear these holes. Then insert the hardware. The bolt may seem like it's too short, but the nut will catch it on the inside. Line up one of these holes with the square hole on the top of the middle pole, then add your hardware, making sure that the adjustment knob is on the same side as the warning label. For now, insert the hardware into the second hole on the top pole as shown. Next, slide the bottom pole into the middle pole, making sure that the slit at the top of the bottom pole lines up with the hole at the bottom of the middle pole. Then insert the hardware. It's normal if it spins freely, just make sure it sits flush. Before moving on to the next step, make sure you completed the previous steps properly, otherwise it will be extremely difficult to separate the poles after this next step. We're going to seat the poles together by striking the bottom pole 5 or 6 times against a piece of scrap wood or cardboard. You will have to use some force, so be careful around your toes. The goal of this step is to cover the slit in the bottom pole. If you're unable to do so, continue seating. If that does not work, do not continue the assembly and contact our customer service team. It is crucial to complete this step properly, otherwise the pole could separate during use, causing serious injury or property damage. Attach the flat end of the pole brace to the base, making sure that the angled end is oriented like this. Make sure to only finger tighten for now. Repeat this on the opposite side, making sure the pole brace is oriented like this. Insert the long axle into the holes at the bottom of the pole. Then add the wheels. Followed by the black spacers. With the adjustment knob on the pole facing up, lay the base down over the long axle, making sure that it rests in these notches. Now, step on the base to lock the long axle into place. Then, rotate the pole assembly upwards so the small axle rests in these notches. Then, line up the holes in the pole braces with the hole in the pole and secure with the hardware. The bolt may seem like it's too short, but the nut will catch it on the inside. Now, lay the system down on its side and don't stand it back up until there's proper weight in the base. Then, go back and tighten the hardware that we left loose on the base. Slide the U-bolt through these holes on the backboard bracket, making sure it rests in these notches. Line up these holes in the top pole with these holes in the backboard bracket, then secure the hardware. Make sure the crimped end on the top pole rests against the backboard brackets. Be careful not to over-tighten the hardware. Insert the rim bracket into this cutout on the back of the backboard. Then insert the U-bolt into the two oblong holes above the rim bracket. You'll notice the system looks backwards at this stage, but don't worry, that's intentional. We build it this way to make assembly easier, but we'll spin the backboard around later. Place the rim on the front of the backboard, making sure that the U-bolt goes through the top two holes, then secure with the hardware through the bottom two holes. Make sure to only finger tighten this hardware for now. Now, secure the U-bolt. The backboard brackets are designed to be bent by hand. Bend the bracket until the hole at the top lines up with the hole on the back of the backboard here. Then secure with the hardware, being careful not to over-tighten. Now you can secure the hardware on the rim and backboard. Now remove the plastic film from the backboard. Now we need to rotate the backboard so it's oriented correctly. Lift the system up. Remove the adjustment hardware. Then rotate the backboard 180 degrees. Then reinstall the adjustment hardware. The next few steps go over how to fill the base of your basketball system. Click on this link here to see a video, or refer to your manual in section 5 to see how to do this. If you have additional questions about filling the base of your basketball system, please feel free to reach out to our customer service team at the number below. We've already filled the base of this system, so we're going to move on to the next step. Next, we're going to install the net onto the rim by threading the large loops onto the hooks. Thank you for watching this video on how to assemble your Lifetime NBA Team Basketball Hoop and Fusion backboard. If you found this video helpful, give us a thumbs up. For more content like this, subscribe to our channel. If you have any other questions, please feel free to reach out to our customer service team and check out our other amazing products at lifetime.com.